Hi guys, it's Natalie here, and today we're gonna be getting productive at home. Okay guys, so I'm going out and I'm gonna be talking to complete strangers. Nice. I'm a tiny bit nervous, to be honest. The first thing I do in the morning is to I have few tips for you that have worked for me very, very well throughout the quarantine, throughout the isolation, and in general, they do work for me every single day. And what's unique about those tips is that I watch a lot of inspirational videos. However, I usually tend to hear very typical or similar tips and advices. However, I realized that I have a few more secrets that not everybody mentions in these type of videos. So I hope that this is valuable to you guys, and I really hope that those tips are something that maybe you might try out, and let me know in the comments or let me know in a personal message if this is really something that works. I'll be happy to hear. So there you go, tip number one. Tip number one is actually very crucial, because tip number one is something I don't really think of, but I actually turned into one of my habits because I realized that it's very, very helpful for starting my day. Are you ready? So tip number one, guys. Every single morning, the first thing I do in the morning is to drink a glass of water. Drinking a glass of water. So next to my bed, I would also have this one, either water bottle or one glass of water, or even an empty glass. But this would remind me every single day that the first thing I should do, and it's right next to my bed, the first thing I should do is to drink water. And water is important in general. It's not only important for the morning. It's important to drink water as much as possible. However, when you drink it in the morning, it actually does help your blood circulation, and it actually does help your body wake up in a very natural way. And you don't need coffee, you don't need energy drinks, it just happens naturally through water. And it's something that your body needs, and it's a boost for your body, for your functions. So water, that was tip number one. By the way, if this video brings any value to you, hit the subscribe button below. Support me so I can also keep making those videos, and I can also keep sharing my tips that have worked for me in the past. Okay guys, so I'm going out and I'm going to be talking to complete strangers. Nice. I'm a tiny bit nervous, to be honest. Yeah. I usually like talking to people, but now it does not feel as natural. But you gotta do what you gotta do. I'm gonna do it for the cause, for the curiosity. Because I'm curious and I want to see what people do in their homes. Am I too curious?
Hallo, mein Name ist Jasmin, ich bin 38 Jahre alt und komme aus Wien, bin in Wien geboren. Ja.
My name is Sebastian.
And how old are you?
I am 29 by now.
And are you from Vienna?
I am from Vienna actually. I've moved here from France when I was really young, so I've been living here most of my life.
You've been living here.
Yeah.
Hallo, ich bin die Kathi.
Und wie alt bist du?
Ich bin 30.
Was mache ich, um produktiv zu Hause zu bleiben? Ich mache viel. Ich fange in der Früh schon mit Sport an. Ja. Mittlerweile mache ich das mit meinem Cousin übers Handy, ja, per Videotelefonie, damit wir uns gegenseitig motivieren. Ich habe auch meinen Sohn noch zu Hause wohnen, der ist zwar schon 20 Jahre alt, also ich verbringe generell viel Zeit gerne zu Hause und bin eher ein produktiver Mensch, auch in meiner eigenen Umgebung.
Es geht so, es ist schwierig. Man schiebt eigentlich die Sachen meistens hinaus, wenn man zu Hause ist. Das ist plötzlich alles andere wichtiger.
In die Quarantäne, hat sich was verändert?
Ja, es hat sich schon was verändert, eben das Sportmachen wirklich überwiegend von zu Hause aus, über die Videokanäle halt gemeinsam verbunden mit der Familie oder mit Freunden, mit denen man das halt macht. Ja.
Well, nothing much changed. I'm in real estate and things haven't crashed yet, so I've just been keeping on working like I've always done.
Alles hat sich geändert. Von jedem Tag im Büro zu Homeoffice, noch mehr Arbeit als sonst und man kann niemanden treffen.
Für mich ist dieses von zu Hause aus lernen eigentlich noch besser. Ja?
Wow.
Ich mag schon das Soziale, so wenn ich weiß, einmal in der Woche gemeinsam in der Klasse, aber von zu Hause aus wirklich, man kann sich schön richten, man kann so seinen Tee besser bereitstellen und alles, was man so braucht und funktioniert von zu Hause aus genauso gut. Ja.
Guys, I still have some tips to share with you, and I'm gonna be sharing them at the end of this video, so keep watching. And by the way, if this video has brought any value to you, hit the subscribe button, support me, so I can also keep making those videos and sharing my story with you, sharing my tips, things that have worked for me in the past and might work for you in the future. So you've been mostly not at home but at work?
Yeah, I've been back and forth like I always do. Basically, I've been to all sorts of appointments, and I've just been going back and forth and doing stuff that other people won't do.
Ja, sehr schwierig. Also es ging, wir haben so viel Arbeit, ich konnte nicht anders. So. Ja, aber ich habe trotzdem jeden Tag bis 9 geschlafen und war nicht so.
Das ist schon gut.
Ja, eigentlich schon. Eigentlich es hat mir gefallen.
Yeah. Was it hard for you? Like, was it less people in the office or?
Well, yeah, most of them were actually out of the country because they had kids or elderly that they had to take care of. So they just spent a really nice time with them while I did all the jobs, basically. Oh, most of them, I'm just kidding. Obviously, they did have some things to do back home, but I did the things that they couldn't do back here.
Ich habe ein schönes Zuhause, ich fühle mich sehr wohl in meinem Zuhause. Ja.
Und hast du irgendwelche Routine in der Früh, vielleicht, das dir geholfen hat oder so?
Nein, ich habe geschlafen bis zur letzten Minute und mich schnell eingeloggt. Ich aus dem Bett im Pyjama zum Laptop.
Und ich hoffe doch, dass das viele Leute geschafft haben, aus dem Zwang zu Hause bleiben zu müssen, einfach das Beste zu machen.
Ja, hoffentlich.
Ja, ich hoffe das auch. Ja.
Gut, vielen Dank. So tip number 2 is maybe something more typical or something that I have also heard. However, it works for me very, very well. And I'm going to be also telling you the secret of how I actually also turned it into one of my habits, because there's a secret behind it. So watch out. Tip number 2 is after you drink water, after you brush your teeth, you stretch. You stretch. It's stretching. Take 5 to 10 minutes to stretch. Maybe some yoga exercise that you really like doing. Maybe just a normal stretch. Whatever you can, whatever you like. It doesn't have to be any particular stretch, but it's actually really nice for your body. However, sometimes it's really hard to get it done. Sometimes, you go to the kitchen, you get distracted, you eat something, you call a friend, you turn on your WhatsApp, you have these like messages. So sometimes it's really hard to do. So what I do, guys, so right next to my bed, I actually have my sports equipment. So I have my t-shirt, I have like socks, I have my legging. So this is literally the first thing I do. I drink the water, I wake up, and I put on my clothes, right? I put on my sports clothes, and this is an automatic mindset. It's a change of your mindset. And it's just like this. It's automatic. And this is the beautiful thing about it. So that was my tip number 2 in order to stay productive at home and in general also. And my third tip is something that I realize that I cannot work without, or at least I'm not as productive. And I'm trying to do this every single day. It's to have, however, it doesn't mean that it's something that works for everyone, right? But therefore, I'm sharing my tips. So my tip number 3 is to always have a to-do list. However, this to-do list, I always do it the day before. So that's the little secret here that I usually use. I don't do it the same day, but I do it the day before, because I already know what I would like to achieve the day after. So I know what I've achieved today, and then I know what I would like to achieve the next day. So whenever I wake up, I'm actually pretty motivated or ready to wake up, to drink this cup of water, to do my exercises, and then my body feels like literally like only 15 minutes after I woke up, my body feels really, really well, and I'm ready for the day, and I'm ready for my to-do list. Thank you guys for watching. I hope those tips are productive. Hit the subscribe button, hit the like button if this was valuable to you, and see you on the next video.
Dankeschön.